going to show you how to make a great snack called boba tea or bubble tea. You can find bubble tea at a lot of Asian restaurants, but it's very easy to make at home. I'm going to show you how to do it. So you have to start off with boba, which are tapioca pearls. They're a lot like the tiny tapioca you can find in supermarkets, but these are large tapioca pearls, and you can buy them in different colors, white or black. These are black, or you can get bags of multicolored pearls. After they're cooked, they swell up. They're soft and chewy, sort of like gummies, and all the different colors have the same flavor, and they're really fun. So the first thing to do to cook the boba is to heat up some water. Once the water comes to a boil, you're going to add a couple of tablespoons of the boba. I'm going to show you what they look like. I'm actually going to put in more than I know we're going to need because I want to keep some for later or tomorrow. They don't last for too long. You can use them right away once they're soft, and they'll last for a few hours. And if you keep them in a sugar syrup, I'm going to show you how to do that, then they'll last for a day or two. It's so easy to make. Just make one of you. The proportion of water to boba isn't really important. The main thing is that you want to have the boba completely covered by water. The reason that it could make a difference is that we're going to add sugar to the water after we've removed the boba, because that way we can make our simple syrup, which is basically a mixture of half water, half sugar. And once we have that syrup, we're going to pour it over the finished boba that we want to keep for another day or two. Now, these boba have taken only 5 minutes to get soft, and here's what they look like. And I'm going to use this spoon to take them out of the liquid. And then I'm going to add sugar to make a simple syrup. And because I know that I have about a cup of water in there, I'm going to add a cup of sugar. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to stir it until the sugar is dissolved. The water's already hot, so just dissolving right away. And now, because I want to make it a flavored syrup, I'm going to take my leftover lemon syrup I have from another recipe. I'm just going to add some of it. I think I'm not going to put all of it in there. Not right now. And I'm going to pour that right over the boba. I have more water here than I need, but this will show you what it looks like. I'm going to let that cool for about 15 minutes or so, then we can refrigerate it. Or if you like, you can just use it right away while they're still warm. To assemble the boba tea, we're going to take some very strong tea, and here I've used lemon ginger tea because I think it will go very well with my lemon flavored boba. Pour it into a glass. And you can add a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of coconut milk if you like. That's what I'm using here, is coconut milk. For a nice color, you can add some fruit juice. You could use something like apricot or any other flavor you like. And now we're going to add boba. You can see how they sit in the bottom of the glass. Now, to drink it, you're going to need an extra thick straw like this one. So you can reach the boba at the bottom. This is really nice lemon ginger flavored tea. A little bit of coconut in it with the black boba at the bottom. Now I'm going to take the leftover boba, put them in a small container and cover them with simple syrup and keep them for later on or tomorrow. And if you'd like to see a written recipe for this, You can find it at thecookscook.com and look for the recipe for bubble tea.